We're here with some future Lamar Raiders. Tell me a little bit about what you have to do to be a ball boy for the Raiders.
Well, every 2 plays you have to run out and just give them the ball, and it's just so fun to do it, so I just decided to do it.
During the week, what kind of conditioning do y'all do? Because it looks like y'all are doing a lot of running. That's more running than actually some of the football players. So what do y'all do to stay in shape?
We're in a football team, basically. Like, we play for Pee Wee, so we have to go to practice 2 times a week, and that really helps. And so tomorrow we play at Lauderdale.
And we drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
You drink a lot of water and Gatorade?
We drink a lot of water and Gatorade.
And we're here for the start of the second half, and it has been all Lamar Raiders. Lamar up 21-0 over the Northeast Trojans. Zach Angel back to kick off. Jarvis Cook's going to take the ball just right at his own 5-yard line. He's got a seam. He takes a spin, and he's still on his feet. He's going to be brought down about the 25-yard line, and that's where Northeast will start this second half. Northeast won the opening coin toss, and they elected to kick off to start the game. Congratulations to all the girls and attendees of the homecoming court tonight at Lamar's homecoming. Jarvis Cook on the quarterback keeper, and he's got a seam. Bounces off Harrison Davis and picks up a Northeast first down. He's finally ran out of bounds about the 38-yard line. Number 62, Alex Waldron, in on the stop for the Raiders. Davis Harrison with a solid hit right there at the line of scrimmage. Jarvis Cook bounces off and picks up a Northeast first down. Willie Campbell on the carry. Willie Campbell stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go for no gain. It's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Trojans.
Willie Campbell carries the ball.
Cameron Hullen in the backfield with Jarvis Cook. Got a man in motion. Hullen on the carry. Cameron Hullen picks up a couple of yards. Hullen had a big game against their win over Southeast a couple of weeks ago in what we call the Lauderdale County Egg Bowl. Big cross-county rivalry there. Jarvis Cook on the quarterback keeper. And he is grabbed from behind by Chance Purvis and literally brought down parallel to the line of scrimmage, and Jarvis Cook gets up limping. And the Trojans find themselves in another punt situation. Clay Truelove back to receive the punt for Lamar. And it takes a big Northeast bounce. Ball coming to rest right at the 10-yard line, and that's where Lamar will start their first offensive series of the second half. Harrison on the quarterback keeper. He breaks to the outside, and he's got some running room. Harrison still on his feet. Finally ran out of bounds up around the 35-yard line. 25 yards on the carry.
Nice run by
Davis Harrison. The defensive line bit hard on the fake handoff to Sam Vaughn, and Harrison broke to the outside and trotted down the field for about 25 yards. Sam Vaughn hit hard.
Number 25, Anthony, comes up, Allen, and makes a hard hit. Alan, what happened on the first drive for the Trojans coming out of the halftime?
Trojans were stifled.
Was it more Chance Purvis?
Right, absolutely. Also Davis Harrison as well. Harrison looking to throw. Got a man open. Will Roberts
intended for.
Saw the goal line and was trying to take off before he had the ball in his hands.
Yeah, he could have possibly taken it all the way, couldn't he, Allen?
And he is very upset with himself. He could see nothing but green. And the young man just tried to take off before he had control of the ball. It's going to bring up 3rd down and a long 9 yards to go. Harrison looking to throw again. Got a man wide open down the sideline. Jarvis Cook bit to the inside on what looked like zone coverage. And Tyler Henson is wide open down the far
He
sideline.
ran the wheel route, Allen, and was wide open. They took the other guy running across the middle. Nice play by Tyler Henson. Picks up a 30, 40 yards, Allen.
Jarvis Cook got turned around and lost track of the other receiver. Recovered nicely to make the tackle, but not after Lamar picks up a huge gain and a 1st down. A.J. McClellan, and he's going to pick up about 4 or 5 yards.
He's brought down by Luke Harper.
Nice hard run by J. Yard line.
That's going to be 2nd down and 6, and the ball just across the 30-yard line. Will Roberts has got a bad case of the dropsies tonight, but
Hate to see that for that young man.
Coach Barnes going right back to him, and don't worry, you will see another pass thrown to Will Roberts tonight. On the same play, different receiver, and the ball is complete. Pass is complete to number 27, Peyton Massey. He's going to be just short of a 1st down.
Allen, Northeast only mustered 23 yards in the first half. And I don't think they got many coming out of from halftime, so they're averaging first 3 quarters 23 yards. That's some great defense by the Raiders.
Yeah, most of their running yards in the second half came off of 1 run.
Nice run by Clay Truelove.
Clay Truelove breaks to the outside, stiff arms a couple of Northeast defenders, and is finally run out of bounds.
A.J. Thomas pushed him out.
And that's going to be 1st and goal. Ball at the 8-yard line. Clay Truelove found a seam, jumped in it, and man, he was running for the goal line. Harrison looking to throw, got a man open. Tyler Henson open in the end zone, couldn't quite get. I think the ball took off on Davis a little bit.
One play Davis throws a sharp ball, then 2 or 3 more plays in a row, he's off a little bit. Just not quite in sync tonight.
Pitches out to Sam Vaughn. Vaughn goes down trying to make the cutback.
And Alan, I talked to a couple of Trojan coaches down there at halftime, and they're hurting really bad with injuries in key positions. And they're playing a lot of freshmen tonight.
Yeah, Lane Gordon out with a shoulder injury.
I know on defense right now they have 2 or 3 freshmen playing.
Lamar looking at 3rd and goal, trying to go up by 4 scores. J.T. McClellan over the middle, touchdown Lamar. And J.T. McClellan had been on the verge of breaking a big play all night long, and he is on the receiving end of a bullet coming from Davis Harrison right over the middle. And that was one of Davis's good throws right there.
Yeah, that was a great pass for that young man. And J.T. was out the Heritage game that we did here a couple of weeks ago, Alan. So this is the first time I'm getting some looks at this young man, and he's a good-looking football player.
Zach Angel with the extra point attempt, and it is good. And Lamar in a shocker. Homecoming going up by 4 touchdowns, 28-0 over the Northeast Trojans. Zach Angel to kick off. Jarvis Cook back to receive. And Zach Angel bombs a ball. Jarvis Cook drops the ball on the 1-yard line, and he's back there scrambling, trying to make something happen. And Northeast is going to be deep in their own end zone, and that's a ball that Jarvis Cook should have just let roll into the end zone for a touchback.
I didn't get a number on the young man, but that was great coverage by the Raiders.
Willie Campbell still on his feet. That looked like an Auburn Tiger Dyer run from an Alabama game.
Yep.
Spun around, kept his knee off the ground, kept moving, kept his feet driving, and we have a new quarterback. Braxton Lee is a sophomore, and he has taken over that QB position from Jarvis Cook.
And Chance Purvis comes in and blows that play up.
And we have a heat timeout with 5:56 left on the East Mississippi Community College scoreboard. Lamar leading Northeast 28-0.
Yeah, and Alan, on the Lamar defense side, you got number 32 for the Raiders, Tate Thompson, and his nickname is Tater, and Alex Waldron's nickname is Gator, and they're called Tater and Gator right there on the defensive line of the ball.
Braxton Lee tries to throw a screen pass. He pulls the ball down and tries to take off with it, and he is whacked right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's Gator making the initial hit and Chance Purvis cleaning it up. Really impressed with that defensive line front for the Raiders.
Braxton Lee only really had 2 plays. He would just throw the ball out of bounds or tuck and try to make something happen. It's going to be 3rd down and 6, and looks like they're going back to the same play with the same result. Lee not able to attempt the screen pass. That's going to bring up 4th down and another punting situation for Northeast.
Once again, Gator and Tater right there making the pressure. Tate Thompson and Alex Waldron.
Clay Truelove back to receive the punt.
Look where he's standing there. Lamar's going to have an excellent field position.
Off the side of his foot. That's going to take a big Lamar bounce. Northeast is going to down the ball at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Northeast 23-yard line. Clay Truelove on the carry. He is going to be brought down for no gain.
Number 50, Miller, makes the tackle.
Play's going to lose a yard. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. Harrison looking to throw again. Got a man wide open. Clay Truelove in the end zone for another Lamar Raider score.
That young man had that defensive back spinning around like a top, Allen. What a great route and another well-thrown ball by Davis Harrison.
That was an excellent post route. Harrison looking at him all the way. Touchdown, Lamar.
Spun him like a top, Allen.
Zach Angel, perfect on the night on extra points. And the Raiders go up 35-0 over Northeast with 3:44 left in the 3rd quarter. Let's thank some of our sponsors.
U.S. Marines.
East Mississippi Community College.
Mississippi Music.
All-Star Tees and Trophies.
Jeffrey Wilson State Farm Insurance.
Lamar School.
Bibles Marketplace.
Cash Saver on Frontage Road.
Richard Schwartz and Associates.
And Hooper's, because we're more than a car stereo shop. We're a sound shop, and we would also like to introduce our newest sponsor, and that is Fox 30 News at 9. You asked for it, you got it, and starting October 5th, Fox 30 will broadcast 9 p.m. news. We're very excited about it.
Yeah, a lot of people's loving it, Alan, because they can watch the news at 9, go to sleep at 9:30, and they're not up to 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Absolutely. Jarvis Cook on the carry, and he finds the seam and is finally brought down just short of the 35-yard line.
Tackled up by McGrew.
That's exactly right, Elton. What's nice is, you know, when the time changes, it's already dark at 5 o'clock. You know, the sun's already been down about 4 hours by 9 o'clock. I'm ready to watch the news and go to bed. Jarvis Cook back in the quarterback slot to start this series. And we're going to have offsides. I think we had a Lamar defender jump in that neutral zone. And that's going to bring up 1st down and 5. Screen pass complete.
Coming off the bottom of the pile, Allen, number 62, Waldron.
A.J. Thomas on the screen pass trying to make something happen.
This Allen Waldron's 5'9", 215, but he's all over the place. You wouldn't tell it by the way he moves around, how small, small he is at 5'9". Has a big motor as well.
Northeast needing to get something going here. Braxton Lee back at quarterback. He's under pressure.
And I don't even have to call that name, Allen. You know who made the sack.
Lee had a man open downfield, number 28, Lindarrell Hershey, and he just couldn't get the ball to him.
You got big 21 staring you down.
Big
big
pressure right there in the
215
middle.
chance, Purvis. Man, I can't tell you how many tackles that young man's had tonight.
Jarvis Cook on the quarterback carry. Fighting for yardage, but he is going to be way short of a first down, and Northeast is going to be in another punting situation as we close the third quarter.
It's like number 31 for the Raiders, Dylan Allen makes the tackle.
And that will end the third quarter. Lamar up 2 more touchdowns, 35-0 over Northeast. You're watching the U.S. Marine High School Football Blitz on Fox 30. Don't go away.